Yo, it's super late right now. It's like 1 a.m. and I have school tomorrow, but I really wanted to get my ads up and launched. I just connected the Pixel. It still hasn't fully connected, but I just ended up launching it. Like, I connected the Pixel, it should be all good. It collected the purchase data, so hopefully by the time it launches around 3 a.m., that it will be fully connected and everything should go smoothly. I had to figure out, there was like a credit card issue with my secondary credit card that I have. I have two credit cards. I use Amex as my main one, but currently that's not working with Meta because I had to stop those payments, um, because I was getting charged on a other BM that I wasn't able to access anymore. So I had to fully stop that card and get a new Amex card, but I still have the charges blocked. So I'm just using my secondary credit card. But the secondary credit card is like the bank is really not too good with meta ads, especially because meta ads will charge you, every time every time you spend like a certain amount of money that you set it to. So like if you every time you spend $10, let's say, it'll charge you, right? That's how it works for Meta, unless you're doing funds or whatever, or you raise the budget. But yeah, every time it gets charged, the bank would see it, and then the bank would the secondary credit card that I'm using, if they see too many transactions within an account, then they'll just block that account for no reason. It's like the only bank that actually does that. Or yeah, I don't know why. So that's why I got an Amex, because Amex doesn't do that, and Amex is a lot better with communication as well. But since Amex isn't working, I have to use my secondary credit card. I'm not going to say the bank which one it is because I don't know. If you want to know, just DM me on Discord or something. If you're Canadian, I'm Canadian, so it's a Canada bank. Not, I don't know if Canada Bank is an actual bank, but it's like a bank that's in Canada. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, I was looking back at my January month and I kind of noticed that I was really non-productive. I would say I was like a lot of procrastination for sure, like tons of procrastination. Like I would put a lot of work to the side, say I'll just do it later, or I'll do it tomorrow. I can't do it right now, or just a bunch of like excuses. And I would say majority of January I was not productive. I still got some work done, but it's definitely not as much as I wanted to. So yeah, moving forward for February, my goal is to follow a schedule. No, my goal was to be waking up at like 7 a.m. because I feel I'm really productive either early in the day or really late at night. And you might notice that with the videos, I can speak a bit better, I guess. But I just feel like in the middle of the day, I'm just not as productive or as focused or dialed in. And that's because I would say there's a lot more distractions in my day, such as like, you know, my family's awake. Now, that's not a distraction, but it's like they might call me to, I don't know, they might need to tell me something, or it might be like lunch or something. um I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying it's like I have way less distractions either early in the morning or late at night, and I think early in the morning is a greater I found that I got a lot more work done. I felt a lot better with myself when I would wake up earlier. I started waking up early like beginning of January when everyone was all motivated about their New Year's goals, and of course 2 weeks after I stopped waking up early, like every other goal. But I want to start going back to the early wake ups and going to sleep like strictly at 11 o'clock. Now, it's 1 a.m. right now, so what am I supposed to do? I'm just going to wake up later tomorrow and just go to sleep earlier tomorrow. Um, I have school tomorrow, so that's why I wanted to launch my ads so I could at least let them run. A bit low on the money side, but I don't care. I'm like, all I care about is ecom. If it goes to zero, then I have to pause the ads again and save up some more money. But I only believe in ecom, that I'll succeed with ecom. So, what else? Yeah, back to the um, productivity. I would say that I'm really productive in the morning. And it's like a great way to start your day. You know, you wake up, get like an hour, maybe 2 hours of work done, and you feel amazing after. You just like I can get even more work done in the day because I feel like I've already completed all my tasks. Another thing that worked for me really well in the beginning of the year was setting up tasks to do in the day and just set it like the steps, like when to do them, not like what time to do them at, no, but like just step one, connect pixel. Step two, create the image ads. Step three, or no, step two could be like create the copy. Step three could be launch the photos. Step four could be learn this, watch this video, watch this course or something. And when I would just follow that, it was like super productive. I would just dial in on that task and only focus on that. And I found that I was really productive doing that. So I'm gonna try and go back to that. Of course, tomorrow I'm not gonna wake up early. Realistically, I've I've been trying to wake up early on less sleep, and I don't know, I've trained my body not to. But if I go to sleep earlier, I'm able to wake up earlier. So I'm just gonna start doing that. Yeah, I mean, today was I was out with my family all day, so that's why I'm up pretty late right now. Yeah, I mean, just gonna keep moving forward. Still learning a lot with ecom. Very happy with how things are. Of course, still a lot to come with ecom, but it's a process that everyone has to go through. My process is definitely a lot longer than what most people go through, I would say. Maybe it's shorter, but comparison is not what I should be doing. I should not be comparing myself to others. I should only be focusing on myself and getting better every day. And another thing with my goal in February is just to work every day. It like results are an external factor. An internal factor though could be the amount of work you put in every day. If you put in 4 hours straight of just good work every day, then the results will come eventually. It's like, but if you're not putting in the work every day, like you're not going to get results. And that's what I haven't been doing. I have not been putting in the work every day. There's been days where I've taken off. Not recently, but I know in the past I was reflecting on this like with my friends, how, we keep in mind I have like a good group of friends that are also doing ecom that I know in person. So that's why I'm saying we. So we, I would say, definitely are not as dialed in as we should be on ecom when we compare ourselves to like the people that when we compare ourselves to like regular people in our schools or at our work. A lot of people are not, dreaming of these big goals. So comparing ourselves to these people is pointless because these people don't have goals that we're trying to achieve. I should be again, shouldn't be comparing, but what am I trying to say? what Where am I going with this? I'm saying don't compare, and now I'm saying okay, we compare. No. Basically, just scrap that. I'm not editing the video. I just do pause and play and whatever. But basically, we could be doing a lot more work than we are. We should be doing a lot more work, like tons more. I feel like just even skipping a couple days, one day is like not great. I should be working every day. And I haven't taken a day off recently, but I know in the past I was taking days off where I wouldn't actually work. And so, yeah, moving forward in February, the goal is to work every day as much as possible, of course, but as effective as possible. So at least like 3 hours every day, just hard focus on ecom. Now there are days in the week when I have no school, and there's days in the week I have school or work. So of course it's a bit harder to get the 3 hours in, but it's still possible. Maybe I could do like 2 hours and then 1 hour there. Still very possible. There's a lot of ways to go around issues in ecom, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's not an excuse for me to not do 3 hours every day. So the goal in February, do 3 hours of strong work every day. And that's literally like the most important goal, I think. Be productive, have set goals every day, and follow ecom every day. Of course, January, that was what I was doing, but I would say in January, I was definitely, what's the word again? What was the word? I said it earlier. Procrastinating. I was definitely procrastinating at least some of the tasks, and that's why a lot of launches for my ads were a lot later than expected. So dealt with everything today. Everything's good, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Join the Discord, link in the description. It's free. It's a growing community. I'm trying to grow it. We're gonna have some group calls coming soon, I would say, and with some successful ecom entrepreneurs, yeah, I would say they're successful. Of course, it's like they're still kind of new to ecom, but we're gonna have some people on calls soon in the near future. So join the Discord. It's a free Discord server, and it's great opportunities to meet people. Great opportunity to network. Networking has changed a lot of things in my life actually, um, and so you guys should join. It's free, and subscribe to follow the journey. And that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.